As usual, we're going to take some video here on public property and see if the folks here respect our First Amendment right to do so.
Yeah, could you please not film me? Why are you pointing a camera at me?
Because you just walked out and started a conversation with me?
Yeah, they don't want you guys filming them. Just so y'all don't want to answer all the questions. They don't want. They're asking.
They can want whatever they want. What does that mean? They don't want me filming?
They have the same rights you do, actually.
Sure they do. We all have the same rights. Right. The way the law works is as long as
I'm not going to go over the law.
Well, then I don't want to have a conversation. We'll kick rocks. Take off. All right, later. You're dismissed. Have a good day. Adios.
How's it going, guys? Watching the Watchman here. Out with Amagansett Press here in Del Rio, Texas at the Municipal Building. Which I believe houses the City Hall and I guess some other government offices, because it doesn't just say City Hall. But as usual, we're going to take some video here on public property and inside the public building and see if the folks here respect our First Amendment right to do so. And update for you guys on the camera situation. As most of you know, AP just upgraded his camera, and for now I'm still working with the GoPro, but I do have a new camera on order, and I'll be picking it up in about a week or so. So should be able to massively upgrade the quality soon. And you know, unfortunately it's going to take a week to get it, but you know, as you guys know, we're living full-time on the road, and you kind of plan ahead and order things to places you're going to be for a few days and whatever else. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Hey, make it out there, Watchman.
What's up?
Tab.
So as a lot of you guys know, Del Rio, Texas is in the news right now for some border stuff that's going on. I don't want to get too into detail because that's not relevant, but just thought some of you might find that interesting if you're watching it a while after it comes out. That stuff is going on right now, and so I guess you can't pay your city taxes here. They have a different tax office address here. It's kind of interesting. They got like a little courtyard thing in there.
Yeah.
Zoning map. Oh, that's cool. Dedication plaque thing over here.
There's some employment opportunities going on here in the Del Rio area. This is a restricted access here. Water fountain. Drink plenty of water. Especially if you're in Del Rio or in the desert. Progress, customer service, teamwork, Team Del Rio. Cool. Somebody's got better handwriting than I do. City Secretary's office. Not easy there. The City Secretary office. How are you?
Hello, how are you, sir?
Doing well, thank you. There's some restrooms down here. Another restricted access tool. It's a nice sunny office in here.
Thank
you.
Then this is utility billing. Oh, that's the drive-through. Yeah, I guess you can pull up and pay your
drive-through.
pay your utility. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah.
Hi. Just a quick question for you. So is this drive-through to pay utility payments and that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. I've never seen anything like that. That's cool. That's good that you can do that without coming in.
Yeah.
You can stay in the AC in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. It looks like the whole building, huh?
Man, is there nothing, nothing else over here? Yeah, that was the restricted.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So. Thank you.
We'll take a look at that drive-through from outside.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good point. And forgot to mention, today is Thursday, September 23rd, 4:13 p.m. and it is 90 degrees. That can't be right. I guess it is.
What do you got, 90 degrees?
It doesn't feel like it's 90, but yeah, it says 90. There's the drive-through.
Yeah, so here's the drive-through outside where you make those payments. We just inquired that. Billing and billing. A lot of billing going on in Del Rio.
Yeah, it's interesting. They look like more like the public works. Yeah, more like the public works trucks, but billing, I guess.
Might as well do a lap around the building, right?
Yeah.
What does that say?
Employee
Yeah,
entrance.
employee entrance. Council chambers.
Oh. Oh, this is the mayor's parking spot. Guess he's not in today.
Mayor's not here. So what was that? Somebody was poking around our car looking to see who was in it?
I guess.
Yeah, Mrs. AP is our lookout today. She stayed at the truck, and I just got a text message saying that some lady from across the street at a Farm Bureau office or something just came by looking in our car windows trying to figure out who was in the car. I'm not sure what that's all about, but we'll go take a look, so stand by. So it's the Farm Bureau, King, Verde counties.
Can we help you?
Sorry?
Can I help you?
No, not at all.
Oh, I would appreciate if you're not.
What are you
filming.
offering?
I have insurance. Do you need insurance?
Insurance?
Yeah, could you please not film me?
Can I please not film you?
Yeah.
Why would I? What do you mean?
Why are you pointing a camera at me?
Because you just walked out and started a conversation with me?
Because you're filming inside my building?
We're taking a look at your building.
Okay, well, can I help you with something?
No. I don't. Well, like I said, I don't know. What are you offering?
We sell insurance. Do you need auto insurance? Home
No, I'm pretty good
insurance,
on insurance.
Life insurance?
No. I'm good.
All right, well, thank you.
All righty,
Have a good
thank
day.
you. You too. Now she's going to film us. They have a sign in there that says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." She doesn't want to be on video, so she's calling somebody now. I'm going to go back in the shade and film her from across the street.
Yeah.
See, so there's a perfect example, guys. We are not even interested in this Texas Farm Bureau building across the street, right? We're in City Hall doing our thing. She comes out, for some reason just has to know what we're doing, probably and why too, and looking in my truck, trying to figure out what's going on. Then we go across the street, she comes out and asks us, starts a conversation with us, puts herself on my camera, and now she's got an issue with being filmed. So she created the whole experience with her.
Yeah.
We're not even here for the Farm Bureau. Don't mess with farmers. But I don't know. Now that I see she's on the phone and she's calling somebody, I guess we better stick around for a few minutes and see what's going on, right?
Might as well, yeah.
That's really silly. I mean, it would be silly enough if we had just walked up and started filming their building.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, you might want to ask a question or two there, but to interject yourself in something that's going on across the street that has nothing to do with you,
Yeah.
and then want to know why you're involved.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know, it's interesting. Hope she's not calling the police because they have much better things to do around here. I don't know if you guys are, I always recommend not following the news. But you can't help but hear about this one. There's a lot going on here in Del Rio, so if you're not aware about it, which I would find hard to believe, do a little Google search, you'll see what's going on. A lot more than a couple of guys with cameras out on the sidewalk. She's still standing right there in the door. I don't know if you guys could see her through their tent. But she's right inside the door and she's on the phone. If she called the cops, they're gonna come down here and laugh at her.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I figure we'll give it a few minutes and see if the police are coming. If not, we'll take off.
Yeah. And it's 4:30. They close at 5. She decided to interject herself into somebody's situation half an hour before they get off. Yeah.
And you can just tell. I mean, when somebody comes out and their first thing they say is, "Oh, do you guys need anything? Do you need help?" That's right away, you know where that's going.
Yeah.
And then I was even going to try to get past that, and then she says, "Well, I don't want to be filmed. I don't want to be on your..." All right, here we go now. So if you listen closely, people will tell you where they're coming from.
Cops over here. It looks like a police officer.
Coming down the street here. She's probably in there going, "No, wait, stop, right here." No good. He kept going down the road. But I would have to assume, look, she's looking out the window to see where he went. I would have to assume that he's probably just going to keep rolling down the road and want nothing to do with us. Which will be good because then she'll witness that. So think about before the police officer, think about what just happened. You have another one coming the other way.
Yeah.
These two ladies decide that they don't want to be on camera because there's two guys out on the sidewalk filming, and they call the police, and this is the response. We have another one behind us here too.
There's another one over there.
Yep.
Interesting.
Good evening, fellas.
How we doing?
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Where y'all from?
What?
Where y'all from?
Can I ask who I'm speaking with?
My name is Officer Hammock with the W Police Department.
Officer
Hammock.
And badge number?
2377.
2377. Thank you.
Yeah. Did we just got some calls about you guys out here filming? Just wondering what was the reason for it?
Wondering what's the reason I'm out here filming?
Yeah.
Just because I feel like being out here filming.
From South Dakota?
I answer certain questions.
You can't answer that question?
I choose not to answer.
You can't answer that question?
I could, but some questions I choose not to answer.
What's your name?
That's another question I choose not to answer. How are we doing, officer?
How you doing?
Good. Can I just get a name and badge number?
Yeah, Officer Homer Perez,
Over
badge
there?
number 1932.
Thank you.
I'll take it. What's going on, guys?
Out enjoying the beautiful day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Y'all working with somebody or just...
I'm sorry?
Y'all working with somebody or just freelance?
Well, like I was just telling this gentleman, I don't answer all your questions. I'll answer
Okay.
some of them.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to see what y'all up to, that's all.
Sure.
If y'all working with somebody that's part of the media or just freelancers, that's it.
Just doing what I do.
Just filming?
Yep.
Okay, cool. The only thing we've had is we had a call from the, I don't know who at this point, asking us if we could have y'all step off. If y'all don't want to, that's fine. It's a public roadway,
You
public
got a
view.
call from South. I believe it was these two ladies across the street.
Yeah, I don't know at this point, man. That's
Well,
at
you
this
know who
point.
called you.
No, I don't actually. I asked my dispatchers if they want to make contact. Sometimes they refuse. So at that point, it's just a concerned citizen asking, you know. for us
And
to make
people
contact.
actually call you because somebody's out on the sidewalk
Unfortunately.
taking pictures?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's ridiculous?
You know what? I just gotta do my part of my job for
Right,
customer
right. But
service.
I'm sure you wouldn't call up if you saw somebody out taking pictures on the
I
sidewalk,
get
right?
that, man, but at this point, I just have a job to do. Again,
I got you.
There's nothing y'all are doing wrong.
Oh, I
Again,
know
it's
that. I don't do
public
anything
roadway.
wrong. I know that.
Yeah, it's public roadway, public place, public buildings, all that good stuff.
Okay.
I mean, there's no criminal offenses right now.
All right, cool.
Ask you, that's it.
Is there? What's your deal with crossing where there's no crosswalk? Is that a jaywalking offense?
Jaywalking right now?
Yeah.
Are you gonna cross the road without a crosswalk, or?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you. Is that? I'm not from Texas, so is that against the law in Texas?
Don't dive into the crosswalk. There's a designated crosswalk like toward that intersection. You can utilize that.
Okay. But
not-
am I allowed to cross here?
If you want to cross, follow me, go ahead.
All right, cool. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. No, I appreciate you being professional and courteous
Not
too.
a problem.
Thank you.
Just keep in mind, fellas, that's gonna be a private business. Let's step it over.
Yeah, they don't want you guys filming them. Just so y'all don't want to answer all the questions. They don't want They're asking
They
you
can
guys-
want whatever they want. What does that mean? They don't want
They
me
have the
filming?
same rights you do, actually.
Sure they do. We all have the same rights. Right. But they don't have a right to not be filmed in public.
They're not in public though. You're public, but they're not in public.
Well, first of all, she
They're in there.
was just standing outside.
At her
And,
business.
and the way the law
She wasn't
works,
standing outside. She was standing inside her business.
the way the law works, it doesn't
Inside the
matter.
front.
The way the law works is as long
I'm
as
not going to go over the law. I'm just
well, then I don't want to have a conversation with you. Have a good day.
Right.
Kick rocks. Take off. Bye. Later. You're dismissed. Have a good day. Adios. Can't film them. Yeah. Good one. See, now what these guys do is they show up. They're going to foster their fears
Yeah.
instead of flat out just telling them, listen, they're on a public sidewalk. They can film anything they can see, and that's the end of the story. Have a good day, ladies. If you don't
Yeah.
want to be seen, pull your blinds down.
Yeah, they don't want to be seen, and so they create this whole situation for themselves with us outside filming, the police
Right,
inside filming on their body cameras.
Yep. You can see the officer right here speaking to the one of the young ladies. She's at her place of business and she doesn't want to be filmed.
And you said something about the law, and he said, well, I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
the
he
law.
doesn't want to hear about the law,
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing.
Doesn't matter about legal grounds. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll stick around and wait and see what happens. Stand by.
Yeah, so this is the officer's vehicle over here, who told us that we can't be filming them because they're at work, whatever that means. So he left his windows open. Maybe I'll go take a look at what can be seen here in public. So they has his radio going, I guess. So the screen is open, let's see. So they came back out. Let's see what's up.
Oh, no, absolutely. But they're in the private business stuff. Have a good day, sir. Thank you. Right into their windows. Absolutely, you're right. You have a good one, sir. Thank you. Tell them that so people aren't afraid. All right? Let's go check out his car. Go through these guys. This is why you guys have the problems with the public that you have, man. We're out here trying to help you, and you're too dumb to realize it. It's a shame. So this is vehicle 8029. Thinks that people can dictate what you take pictures of in public and what you can't. That's just foolish, man. We could have had a very productive conversation, you and I. But I guess you want to celebrate your ignorance. No, you didn't.
I tried having a conversation.
No, you didn't.
Well, you wouldn't answer my question.
That's not a conversation. You got to get off your high horse, man. You're going to get yourself or one of your good cops out there hurt one day.
We're all good cops, I believe.
No, I don't believe any of that crap. We're all good photographers. You believe that one? You're a clown, bro. Total clown. So you got Texas plate 1104474. The clown car. Let's go back and film in front of their windows right in front of these guys so nobody gets confused. Oh, they closed early. Look at that. Is it 5 already? 4:36. They're closing up early today.
Huh?
Oh, there she goes. Bye, troublemaker. Bye. Bye. Use your directional signal. It's the law.
BJL 9125, Texas.
Professionalism. Yeah, there goes. There goes your professionalism.
KGF 8046, Texas.
I'll tell you what, this guy was a little bit more decent. But you know, same department, cut from the same mold, and that's what you get. So this is vehicle number 1356788. So you were being a decent guy. Your other guy was giving me a little bit of a hard time, but you seemed a little more educated. You were being decent. So do you know what we're doing out here?
As far as what's
Do you know why I'm here taking video? What we're doing is a First Amendment audit here at City Hall.
Okay.
And I'm sure you're familiar with it. Right? So you earned my respect by being a decent professional human being, so that's why I'm explaining to you what we were doing. Your other officer needs to get an attitude check, but that's up to you. I don't know if you're his supervisor or you're just the responding officer, so you were in charge of the scene? Okay.
No, I just wanted to respond, that's all.
Yeah, so I think it's very important, okay? We support good law enforcement. I want to tell you that, okay? But, you know, not everybody, just like there's good photographers and bad photographers, you got good cops, bad cops, okay? And the reason we're out here is for people like this young lady. We weren't even in front of her place, we were on this side of the street.
Right.
So the reason we're here is for people to understand, both law enforcement and the citizens, that we are free to take pictures and video out in public. There's no reason to waste your time. There's a lot more going on in Del Rio than a couple of guys with cameras, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a little bit silly, and we rely on you guys to show up, be professional, uphold your oath, and explain to them what's going on, because that'll also help them, and they don't have to be afraid next time somebody's walking around taking video.
And I'll let them know that. I'll let them know that, absolutely.
Good, I appreciate that. But I'm just going to ask you a quick question, and I'll let you get back to work, because I know you're busy. But you're coming across as one of the good guys here, okay? Because like I said, there's good and bad and everything. So I'm going to ask you, as a good police officer, right, what do you think a good police officer's worst enemy is?
I mean, we have worst enemies, really.
We all have worst enemies.
I don't know. I mean, every call is different for us. Unfortunately, here in Del Rio, we're a pretty small community. We respond to all kinds of calls for services.
So let me tell you what I feel that your worst enemy is. A bad cop.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because bad cops are out there getting you guys hurt. And, you know, somebody could have a bad experience with that officer that just left here today, right? Next thing you know, a week or two goes by, they're still upset about it, you pull them over, now they're going to take it out on you, and your family's going to have to deal with that. So he's not doing you any favors. You know, you don't go around pissing people off. You got to act respect. When you guys walked out, I didn't want to answer all your questions, but I was being courteous and respectful. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not intruding on anybody's privacy. You know, anything, the way the law works, what you seem to know is, if I'm standing somewhere that I'm allowed to be, I can videotape or photograph anything my eyes can see, right? So I think it's important to, after you leave here, catch up with that guy, just let him know what went on. Let him know you and I had this conversation.
No, I'll let him know. We'll talk it over.
If you're on the good side of things and you're a good police officer, we support you and we want to help you have a better relationship with the citizens here. If you're a bad police officer, we want to catch you and expose you. That's what we're doing.
I get you.
And that's doing you a favor as well, because like I said, these guys aren't doing you any favors, man. Somebody's going to get really upset with him one day and they're going to take it out on some poor guy that didn't do anything. Could be a citizen, could be a good cop, could be anything. So I appreciate you. Don't let this world and what's going on and everything get you bitter or tainted or anything like that. You don't seem like that kind of guy, but you know, take this guy in the locker room, have a little conversation with him before he winds up getting somebody or himself hurt.
I get you.
You know, your whole key to your policy is de-escalation, right? Because once things go up, it's very hard to bring them back down. So if you're a good cop and you're coming across that way, I appreciate you. We support you. Stay safe out there. But seriously, man, have a talk with, if you don't want to confront them, talk to one of your sergeants, talk to somebody, but put an end to that stuff, because police are in a unique situation where you guys police yourselves. Most people that have a job have a boss, have somebody else. You have bosses, but your department polices itself. So it's important that you do that.
And we try to hold ourselves accountable.
Yeah, and you got to hold your other officers accountable too, because like I said, I don't want to see you get hurt because something stupid he did. You know. All right, but you have a wonderful day. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Care.
So you guys saw how that went here at the Del Rio Municipal Building. You know, we didn't have any problems in the municipal building, and appreciate the people that work there for that. And the people who work at the business across the street decided to have an issue, come insert themselves into the situation, and come snoop around and film inside our car or whatever they were doing. So we went over there to see what they were doing, and they decided to have a fit about it and call the police. And you saw how the police did as well. Officer Perez seemed like a good enough cop, you know. Seemed like he knew what the law was. And the other officer, Officer Hammock, I think his last name was, tried to tell AP that the private business can dictate what people do on the public sidewalk in front of it, which is absolutely not the case. You can't tell people not to film on the public sidewalk in front of your building just because you feel like it. That's not how that works. And that's about it for this one. So, as always, contact info is in the description for the City Hall and the Police Department, and if I can find one for the Texas Farm Bureau, maybe I'll put that in there too. And you guys can just call up and let the City Hall workers know you appreciate them. Let the Police Department know you appreciate Perez. Maybe talk to Hammock, and maybe try to let the Farm Bureau know they shouldn't be calling the police on people in public frivolously for not doing anything wrong. So that's about it for this one, guys. If you appreciate these videos and you like what we do and you want to see more of these videos and support the channel, best way to do that is to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. That's a big one. And check out my other social medias. So, watching. Out with Amagansett Press here in Del Rio, Texas. See you on the next one, guys. Out.